Hey everybody, I'm Tom Vasel, and welcome to a monthly video we do where we talk about the best sellers of the previous month. Now, the information we're using here is from Game Nerds, a great online game store, sponsors the Dice Tower. So this information is based on their sales, but their sales are a pretty good indicator of what people are buying, obviously taking out things like Kickstarter and sales that happen at different stores and things, but it's still interesting to talk about. So we're looking here at the top 10 best-selling games, and then we'll take a look at the top 5 best-selling expansions. This is based on the number of units of each one that's sold. So we're going to start with the board games. Number 10 is Mandala Stones. I wasn't actually expecting this one to do as well. I know that the people like Mandala, maybe the name does, but I wondered if this one would take off, and so we're seeing it jump on the list. This is the first time it's here. We'll see if it stays. Number 9 is still that Dinosaur World Kickstarter. People are pre-ordering that like crazy. It was a Kickstarter actually, and it's not out yet. I'm very excited to see it when it does come out. But this one has been on the list for a few weeks now. Then Camel Up. Camel Up, very popular party game, especially the second edition, I think has given this a nice injection here. If you want a silly party game for a lot of people, highly recommend it. Dune Imperium, which was number 14 last month. It's up to 7 now. This game just keeps doing well, and everyone's kind of sitting on the edge of their seat waiting for that upgrade kit with the extra miniatures. In our own play group, I think 2 different groups of people have just learned it for the first time, and all of them liked it, and all of them said, I wish it looked better. So we'll see. Number 6, New York Zoo. Polyomino game from Capstone, Uwe Rosenberg. I think this one is one of the best ones that he's done in this series. It also has a ton of little wooden animals. Then we have Fort. So Fort was number 13 last time, and so it's jumped up quite a bit. I know that they just announced, or they're showing off the new expansion for this game. It was originally SPQR. We did a 4-way review. I liked it the least, but ignore my moronic ramblings. Everyone else enjoyed it a lot. Number 4, Azul. Is it new? No! It's just constantly being played and bought. An evergreen. It's pretty high to be on here at number 4. But another evergreen here, which was number 12 last month, but this one it's basically whenever it's in stock, it sells out, and that's Wingspan. Wingspan, the game that just keeps getting played about birds. Then we have number 2, Destinies. So this is new to the list. Destinies is a fantastic game, story-driven game. In fact, I just played it over the weekend with the expansion for it, and I foresee this one becoming one of the most talked about games of the year. But one of the most talked about games from last year is number 1. It must just be back in stock because it wasn't on the list last week, so that is Lost Ruins of Arnak. Obviously a very popular game, a lot going on in there. If we change things to terms of money, Dinosaur World jumps to the top, Lost Ruins goes down to number 2, and Mage Knight Ultimate Edition shows up on the list. All right, let's take a look at the top 5 expansions. Number 5 is a pre-order, not out yet, but it should be coming out soon, is Aquatica, Cold Waters. Fantastic. If you like Aquatica, there's just more stuff to throw in your game. Number 4 was number 4 last time. Twilight Imperium 4th Edition, Prophecy of Kings. That's just going to keep selling, because if you like Twilight Imperium and you're going to play a game that's 8 hours, you might as well throw in the kitchen sink. Number 3 is a new one to the list, Concordia Salsa. I'm assuming this comes back in stock. Concordia, very popular game. Salsa was the first expansion for it, adding a wild resource. Number 2, Aliens, the ultimate expansion here. This is new to the list, so I guess people just really like Aliens. And then the expansion for Teotihuacan, which I probably mispronounced for the 800th time. The expansion period for this, very popular. Is this the second expansion? I think it might be. I'm not sure. When we look at the money amounts here for the top 5 expansions, Prophecy of King shoots to the top, and a Nemesis expansion hits the list at number 4, Carnomorphs. Anyway, I hope you find this stuff interesting. I like taking a look at the different trends as we go from month to month. Thanks so much for watching. Thanks to Game Nerds for giving me this information to work with. Check them out. If you want to get great games, every day they have a sale. Keep an eye on them. Until next time, I'm Tom Vasel, and you've been watching the best sellers of May 2021 on the Dice Tower.
Ba-da-da-da-da-da-da. Ba-da-da-da-da. Ba-da-da-da-da-da-da. Ba-da-da-da-da.